Today, let's draw the framework that helped me reach my goals, plan together, and review an important question I have for you. Let's start with frameworks first. Our goal is to have the best year ever, right? Then what are the 3 desires? I want to focus on having a healthy, wealthy, and youthful life. Let's define what these are. Health. Protect your sleep, feed your body, and work on muscle gain. Well, how I define wealth is it's not only about financial wealth, but also what you know. And to me, the more you put into your mind, the more confident you become. Youth. So think about things that really bring you joy. When was the last time you laughed so hard that you almost cried? Those things will go under here under youth. And within each of these 3 buckets, we also have 3 pillars. There's the physical health, mental health, and social health. I define sources of wealth as knowledge, skills, as well as spending. So one of my goals in life is not to be jaded. And what keeps me energized and going are the things that I love to do. So passions around hobbies, traveling, and spending time with my family. Now let's go one level deeper into what makes up these pillars. For me, a healthy body means someone who sleeps well, who eats whole foods, and gets enough exercise. Within the mental space, how do you manage stress? Do you seek help if you need it? And to maintain a balanced social health, I focus on spending time with friends and community. Let's go on to our wealth sections with knowledge, skills, and spending. Essentially, what you know will determine the level of income as well as your investment choices. To increase the level of wealth you have, you can increase your soft skills or hard skills. Let's define the tools under spending as personal finance tips and budget tracker. Now it's time to go over youth, my favorite category. What I really want to focus on moving forward is getting better at golf. Because I will be in Boston most of next year and my family is in Korea, I hope to stay in touch with my family through calls and sharing good memories by planning trips together. At the end of the day, we have such limited time and energy. How do you make sure you can do everything? You can't. You don't. You focus on things that really matter to you first and then move on to something else. Let's not burn out. Our goal is to continue going. And the best way to do that is by knowing what's important to you first. Since I've been getting questions on how I use my Notion, let's head on over there. You should feel free to use any tools. In anything I do in life, I believe simple is best. So my Notion template is so simple that we can even make it together right now. Let's start from the top. My first few sentences is around my vision. Try to map out what you want in 5 years and then connect the dots of how you plan to get there. By the time I'm 35, I'll be in Boston with a life partner. Oh, and a tip here. Let's write your goals in present tense, as if you're already living that life. Now in Notion, I create 2 columns, left and right. Remember the framework that we used earlier? Let's go back to that. So on the left-hand side, you write your intention, 1 word. I try to choose 1 word that captures the essence of what I want to be and feel that year. If anyone asks me about, what's your resolution for the year? It's very easy and simple. From here, I try to pick out 5 things, 5 elements that really speak to me. And they don't have to be from the same category. 2023, I feel like I spent less effort on wealth. So moving forward in 2024, I'm going to make sure that I put more effort on gaining more skills and developing myself professionally. Also, I'm trying to go out for a promotion. And on the right, I wrote down 3 things under goodbye. This year, I had not a single drop of alcohol, and I'm pretty proud of that. And then second thing here was around cutting down snacks. Nothing wrong with snacks, but the type of snacks I would have in the office were like Cheez-Its, all these packaged chips and crackers, and I wanted less of that. There's a lot I'm still trying to improve on. And by me doing this exercise with you, we're in it together. We're making slow progress day by day, but they will add up over time. I have a weekly check-in on my calendar, and I usually do this on Friday afternoons to refocus on how was this week? What do I want to look forward to next week? And is there anything I want to change or keep for the following weeks to come? One of my favorite quotes is, if you don't give up, you won't fail. And I truly believe that. As long as you keep going and make actions to get better, you will get there in no time. Great. Once you have that ready, now we're going to create a table. Let's begin on the very left on the 3 keywords that we have. So this is going to be an important part of how you define the type of person that you want to be. And then next, what do you need to do? So be specific on the actions that you will take that will make you become a healthy person, a wealthy person, and a youthful person too. On to the next column. So the third column now is figuring out your purpose. Why do you want it so bad? And including this is an important step that I don't want you to skip, because understanding the why is going to be a very good driver for you. So anytime you feel less motivated, you come back to this chart to remind yourself, this is why I want to be a healthy, wealthy, and youthful person. Once you get that down, you will have monthly goals to figure out, okay, this is my check-in. So for me, to make sure I continue posting on YouTube, I need to make at least 2 videos uploaded. Some people ask me, why do I not have a weekly goal? This is my way of planning out my year because I want to embrace the element of being flexible. Life can sometimes throw things at you. Even if you don't get something done that week, I want you to be nice to yourself. Are you still here? Now I want to hear more from you. Remember that video in July about time management? Yep, that's the one that the YouTube algorithm picked up, and I'm guessing that's probably how you found me. And I'm so glad that you stuck around. Since then, I've been spending a lot of my free time talking in front of the iPhone camera, focusing on topics that will help you stay healthy, improve at work, and be efficient. I didn't have a specific target audience because I focused on sharing what I wish I knew earlier. Yes, the views were not always consistent, but I cared more about hearing from you and seeing the comments. Another thing that you might not know yet is that I chose not to monetize on YouTube.
Nope.
This is a passion project, straight from my heart to your screen, no ads, no fees, just pure content, unfiltered. Videos will keep coming. I actually really like making them. It feels like making PowerPoint slides, which is kind of what I do for work. I have something to look forward to every week. I read a lot more to get some content ideas, and I stay a lot more engaged in the world around me. Anything can be a content. And thanks to my late night editing marathons, that if you're watching, I promise I'm getting enough sleep. I'm getting faster at editing. Let's make it a tradition. Every Monday mornings, you will hear from me from the community tab. I do post travel content on my Instagram. I'm trying to find a way to integrate my travel content with my hashtag work-life balance series. So you'll see me in different backgrounds going around the world, and it's my way of sharing the world around me with you. Expect different locations, chill coffee chats, and we're gonna keep it real. Do you wonder what I do when I'm not in front of my camera? 2024 is going to be the year you find out. Even my parents don't really know what I do. I've been getting a lot of questions about my job. Sometimes I feel bad that I don't have the time to respond to every single cold outreach, so I hope these videos answer them. Thumbnails will also get a makeover. Less post, more real, and me in my favorite color. I hope you can spot me in the sea of thumbnails. Your thoughts mean the world to me. If I have a bad day and see a comment, I'm like, yes. It really motivates me to keep going. If something's not clicking with you, also drop a comment below, because otherwise, how would I know? I'm excited about the new chapter and the 2024 ahead. Let's make it another great year. And come back for my next video topic on...
Let's go! It's time to be the GOAT. It's time to enter God mode, man, let's get it going. I wanna be the greatest, energy is overflowing. I know I'm stoking the fire.